code is ML256. So first of all, I would like to discuss about the what is machine drawing. So drawing, first we'll discuss in the three page. First is the drawing, then engine drawing, then the machine drawing. So I think all of you have studied about the drawing, right? Some basic concept, basic idea about it. And in the first year course, we have already studied about the engine drawing, right? Then we'll in this course, in this semester, you'll know about the how to identify how to this basically the main motive is to train you the how to understand the machine component or machine parts. So what is the drawing? The drawing is the picturization of the imagination of the scene in its totality by an individual. So graphical representation is a communication of ideas that is universal and timeless. So it has no standard guidelines and boundary. So you have already seen so many pictures that is available in the market in your home, right? So whatever you have idea you have in your mind, you can just draw it in the form of picture, right? So that is without any this standard, without any dimensions, you are able to make it. In the WhatsApp also nowadays we are using some of this communicating medium, right? There are so many emotions is there. So that is also one of the drawing, just to see the picture and you are able to understand. Yeah. So how you are able to understand these types of pictures, but you are already trained for this. You know. Yeah, just this type of emotions having some this some this weeping symbols is there, right? So some laughing symbols is there. So you know about this. This is the symbols for this one. So for this, you can say that is the drawing. So drawing is basically what? That is the graphical language to transfer from one person to the other person. Right? This is the communicating medium we are going to use it. So engine drawing, apart from this drawing, in this engine drawing we have some the scientific representation, right, of an object according to certain national and international standard of practice. So we are making some national rules. Apart from this, talking about the national rules means Bureau of Indian Standard, then some ISO, that is the international standard for organizations. So we have set of rules. So based upon the set of rules, we are able to make it a drawing. So that is called as the engine drawing. So King Pharaohs, this Egypt were used symbols to convey idea among the peoples. So at that time they are making the engineering drawing. Then the machine drawing we are talking about is the communicating medium employed in industry. So people are talking about nowadays how to this improve the this human living standard, right? So in this case, we are talking about how to this make the different products depending upon the this people requirement, right? So this people requirement we are able to make it, right? So that is the communicating medium for the industry. From there is a design engineer, then some manufacturing engineers. So there is a complete circle is there, right? So each and every people that is involved in this those circle, we must understand about the drawing component. So definition of this machine drawing is the communicating medium employed in industries to furnish all the information required for the manufacture and assembly of the machine component. So there is this complete role, not only this design engineer, right? So you have to also consider some of the peoples, some of this you have to do some market survey. So based upon this market survey, you know about this what are the different types of this object, some this parts of this product are available in the market, right? How to design it. So this is a complete this task, right? And you can divide into the some of the some task, subtask. So these are the information required to manufacture and assembly of the machine components. So next is the this artist drawing. The main objective is to communicate the people, right? That is our objective. So you can see any of the drawing. This is the drawing, right? Without the dimensions, you can draw it. Or when you can see, you can make it. Just you can print it in the form of these two dimensions, right? Some Ashwadam painting is there, some lotus temple is there. You might have seen this types of bridges, right? These paintings. So without dimensions, without any standard guidelines, we are able to understand the artist drawing. So graphical language you have already studied in the class 9, 10, 12, right? So we are able to make it some this pie graph, the bar graph, right? Some stem and leaf display. So this histogram. So this any types of curve you are able to make it. So that is also one of the medium. Yeah, someone is increasing, someone is decreasing, right? X-axis value is different, Y-axis is different. Now you have already trained about this. So this is also one of the communicating medium. Here is the nut bolt assembly, right? So here you can see, if you know about this, this is the rod, right? This is the stud. You have already trained about this. So this is the nut, this is the nut, and this is the bolt completely. Then the two plate, you have to join it. Then you have to mark it the threading purpose. So what are the threading dimensions? What is the why the sampling required? So for this nut bolt assembly, you can see what are the different types of, you can say, features we have involved in this assembly. So you must this understand first why this threading is required, right? So this is the uh, when motive in the machine drawing, you need to understand the machine component. So this is also one of the medium of communicating from this. You were used this in the this class 6 and 7, right? You are transferring from this sound from one people to the other, one child to the other child. So this is also one of the medium. So any of the medium you can use it, right, to transfer this language. So just go through quickly. That is the drawing history. So in this drawing history, you can see the timeline. So 2130, that is the before Christ. We are talking about some Buddha they are preparing. So other we are talking about some perspective drawing. So perspective drawing means we have the linear motions of sorry linear this perspective, right? And in this perspective, this is also one of the this technique to see this picture, right? And an object from this point you can see that is from the away. If you far from this the viewer, right, then the size of object will going to reduce. So apart from this perspective drawing, now people are talking about why you are making this perspective drawing. Why not we can make it some real drawing? So this is the advanced version of this perspective drawing. In this 450 before text, that is we're talking about the in 1300 to 1500. People are talking about why not we are making the real drawing. So this is the in the Italy scientist, that is the this architect, Indian architect are there. He is trying to make it the complete this with the help of this perspective drawing principle, right? Within this perspective drawing, we have the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, multiple point perspective, right? Just they are trying to make it the in the terms of this linear, this illusion of the depth, right? But they are trying to focus on the some light and shadow, so that at least we have some picture, we have some real picture. In that case, also if you this viewer will further away from this picture, right? They will this notice then the this picture, real picture of this image is going to decrease, right, at some constant rate. Another in the 1790, you can see that Gaspard, this Mongolian scientist. Then this is talking about some descriptive geometry. We are making some of the buildings, right? So how we can open and disclose the symbols, just like a matchbox, just you can see, and they are trying to visualize the this image and the this as a this six angle this in the projections. So they are talking about just we can completely open the matchbox, right, and we are able to draw it. So this is called as the descriptive geometry. How we can assemble, how you can visualize this, how we can know about this. This is a matchbox, and if you open this matchbox, then you can they see the this different views, front view, top view, bottom view, 6 views you can able to visualize it. So that is the descriptive geometry. Then the 1820 talking about the William Harris, they are talking about now we are able to this descriptive geometry. Why not we can complete visualize the complete picture at an angle, that is called as isometric projections. So you have already studied in the in first year courses, that is the you are able to make it the complete model at an angle of 30 degree. So that at least three phase front view, top view, and side view we can able to visualize it. So this is called as the isometric projections. Again, based upon this industrial practice, now there people are demanding to manufacture the product. In that case, the design engineer, they are trying to use it the different this drafting techniques of compass, right? Different types of this drafter is there. So people are making to this 2D dimensions on the drawing sheet. But on the development of this computer technology, right? So in that case, we are this completely replacing this drawing sheet to the this 3D modeling softwares. Nowadays, people have developed the 3D modeling software. Earlier days, it was based on this coding. Just you can make it this program. Based upon this program, you are able to design the product. Nowadays, we have the user-friendly. This software is there, right? Command-based software is there, and you can directly develop the 3D models. Another option, if you have already developed this 3D model, then you can have the also you can do the analysis also. So there is different software also analysis like a software is there to do the analysis of this. You can check the product this strength, what are the this failure point, anything this you can calculate the strength, right? Stress strength. So all these features you can have the options to do the designing on the object domain this software. So I think in this online class you have already this know about this some three cat software, Katia software, SolidWorks softwares, right? Any of the software you can use it for designing purpose. So just you must understand what are the history of this from talking about this before Christ, 2000 before Christ, right? And what we are using in the nowadays. So perspective and parallel projections you have noticed if you see from this one point, right? Then viewer to this parallel rail, right? So you notice that is that will point this parallel rail are meeting at a point. So this is called as the perspective projections. So you have noticed in this, or you can do experiment on this, right? Even though it is the parallel, but the point is meeting at a certain point, at some this at the end, right? So that is called as the perspective drawing. This is also one of the technique to create the linear illusion of the depth, right? In that case, you can see or you can do the visualization. Same thing in the parallel positions also. You can think this line of this rail are not meeting at a point, right? Then we can say that it is a parallel projections. So people are talking about this complete these pictures nowadays. We have the this 3D geometry, right? But you must understand these things. Perspective, what are the perspective this drawing? Then course content we have already discussed about this. The course content, right? This generation of drawings as a design process for machine assembly, then sectioning, dimensioning, and drawings. These things we have already studied in the first year courses. Then, but you must divide in the basics, right? Then we'll come to the machine parts. So this standardized representation of threads, fasteners, welds, bearings, springs, and related components. We'll be able to draw it on the software. Introduction to the limit, fits, and tolerance. This thing is very important, right? You must understand. I'll show you some of the this diagram, right? Where we can have this limit, fits, and tolerance, right? Some dimensional and this geometric tolerances, surface finish symbols. So generation of this assembly drawing, including the sectioning and bill of materials. Then the evolving the details of component from assembly consideration, solid modeling of component involving the shaft and bearing. So pulley, gears, belt, bracket, gearbox, columnar block, and the tailstock for the assembly. So some of the this assembly you will able to draw in this course. First you need to make it the some asymmetric projections of single parts of the any of the machine component, right? Even though columnar block or bearing, right? And then you will have the another the next class we'll do some assembly parts, right? Then based upon this assembly you are able to make the complete product. So the textbook will follow this machine drawing by the scale arena, right? Then the some this engineering drawing practice for schools and college, that is SP 46 2003. This is the revised version. Otherwise earlier it was in 1998. Or some another book you can also refer, some PS Gill, some ND Bhatt book that is based on the machine drawing courses. So grading scheme, you know, there is total marks is that is totally different for the practical courses and the theory courses, right? So first sessional exam, that is 20 marks, then second sessional 20 marks, the teacher estimate is 20, and each semester is the 40 marks. So all the exams uh, will conduct at this on the A4 sheet, right? And some this tutorial class for this we will use the softwares. So you have to make some drawings on this. This whatever I will give you based upon this that is already this parts is available on the machine drawing book, that is KL Arena. So you have to design those diagrams with the help of the software. So based on this drawing sheet and card model and have was assumption, we will give the marks out of this 100, and to in this theory class we conduct the online examinations, right? So outcome of the course, that is that to study the this Bureau of Indian Standard on the machine drawing practice. So main motive of this course is to train you to understand the machine components, right? So machine components, so we must follow some of the standard guidelines, right? Some standards. So you will come to the this book and will see the what are the guidelines to read or to understand the machine parts. So to acquire the essential skills on the parametric modeling of the machine components, right? There is a parametric modeling, we have some dimensions, right? And to create the 3D assembly drawing model using the standard package like CATIA software. So we have this CATIA software in the institute, so we'll use the CATIA software for the 3D modeling of the object. So classification of the drawing, right? So main thing is the machine drawing, then part drawing, assembly drawing, and the production drawing. So whatever talking about this, this any of the idea comes in your mind, any of this expression is there in your mind, right? Just you are able to think it. Then you have to think about how to make it. What are the different parts? What so generally, what we are doing based upon this existing product, we are trying to make it some of the this. We have to try to make it some changes in the existing product, right? So based upon this existing product, for example, you have the car that is called car is already existing. If you think about something new that is the totally new that is not existed so far, right? In that case, also you have to think about what are the different parts, what are the functions, what are the features you have to add in this. So this is the machine drawing, right? Some part drawing, some assembly drawing. So assembly drawing is further classified in the this different drawing. So that is the design assembly drawing, so detail assembly drawing, some assembly drawing, installation assembly drawing for catalogs, assembly drawing for instruction manual, exploded assembly drawing, schematic this assembly drawing, machine shop drawing, and last is the pattern drawing. So some of the drawing you have already seen, and this if you have purchased this new product like mobile, this washing machines, TV. In that case, you might have noticed that is the with this company they are providing this some exploded drawing, how to open, how to install, how to this change the battery or to insert the scene. So like this way, there is some instruction manual. Sometimes you can see that is some assembly drawing. So this some instruction manual is there. So these types of this manual that is already providing by the company to the this customer, right? So they can easy to understand this some of the at least basic features of the product. It is not like this. Just you can do the some maintenance as some maintenance of this product, but you have some basic knowledge about the product. So same thing we need to understand in the machine drawing also. So we have some diagrams. You can be able to see it. Then the production drawing, right? So you know about this machine drawing, part drawing, assembly drawing. Then this drawing, this machine drawing, this production drawing, adding the technical features like this some tolerance, some dimension. Apart from this dimensions, you have to add some tolerance, some limit fits tolerance. You have to put it on the drawing, right? So that you can say this much in surface enough is required, this type of casting process is required. These things you need to add in the production drawing. So what are the manufacturing methods you can use it? That comes under the production drawing. So in the last we will study the production drawing, and then this drawing will transfer to the machine shop for the productions. So we will also discuss about the pattern drawing. So you can see, I think you have already seen this machine drawing. This is the plumber block. Have you seen this plumber block?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the purpose of this plumber block?
hold a bar means in
Hold
चक्की
the
में देखा सर.
yeah, right, you are right. So this plumber block is a pedestal bearing used to support the rotating shaft, right? Main purpose is to hold the rotating shaft with the help of some bearing, and there are some this various accessories there. So you have seen this. Have you seen the what are the defined part this parts that is the internal accessories of this plumber block? Have you noticed?
Yes, I had seen ball bearing.
Yeah. So this is the one of the example. You can see this plumber block that is the this base is going to fix on the foundations, right? Right. And here is this hole. You can see we have to insert a shaft in this, right? And here is the inner part that is called as the bearing, and here is the nut bolt. You can see this is the oil cavity used to this do the this decrease the friction between the shaft and this in the sorry, in the bearing component, right? This roller and this cage, right? And this is the this cavity to fix the this with the help of this nut bolt to the base, right? So this type of plumber block is used to hold the rotating shaft. So you know about this plumber block, then you can see this exploded diagram of the plumber block, that is the assembly drawing. So assembly drawing, you must understand what are the different parts inside the bearing. This inside the plumber block. So you can see there is a linear the seal ring is there, right? Then the taper ring is there. This is the taper ring. You can see there is a open mouth is there, right? Then the here is the bearing. Even though in the bearing you can see that is the outer ring is there, inner ring, right? Some there is a cage, then there is a ball, right? So they are separated. Then we have to do the riveting. You can see this type of cage we can fix it with the help of this riveting, right? So that we can fix the position of the ball and motivated to fix the position of the ball. So this is the ball position you can fix with the help of rivet, right? So this ball is rotating, right? And shaft we can fix in the inner cage. This shaft we can fix in the inner cage. And then after that we have the steel stabilizing ring, right? We can fix it, we can lock it so that this bearing will not remove from the plumber block. This base we have to stop it. So like this way, this we have to close it. You can see here is a marking. There is some groove is there. In this groove we have to make the steel stabilizing ring. So this ring will fix the bearing, right? And shaft will rotate in this bearing. Another we have there are two slots. So in that case you can see there is a nut bolt assembly, that is a part drawing. So within this a plumber block you have already seen, and you try to able to understand. So what are the different parts, right? And what are the assembly of these parts? So just we can make it the exploded view. Just we can open it, just view of this plumber block, right? And then you are able to understand, yeah, this type of bearing, this type of assembly is there. So based upon this drawing you are able to understand, yeah, first we make it the this, and this we have to insert this and this inner cage, right? Then inner cage we have to insert the ball. Then we have to make it this cage, right? Then we have to do riveting in this outer ring. Then this ball bearing we have to fix it in the plumber block, right? And to fix this plumber block we have to make it the ring to so that we can fix the bearing positions in the plumber, right? And this complete plumber block we have to fix with the help of nut and bolt. So this is a nut and bolt. You can see this is the washer. So these parts we have already seen this nut and bolt and washer. And to holding this plumber block on the earth foundation, we we have the nut and bolt assembly. So nut and bolt assembly you can see this is the part drawing. So this is the machine drawing, right? This is not the production drawing. In this drawing, we have not added any dimensions, any features, right? Any limit tolerance we have not added. Just we have the picturization view. We just have the pictures, and here is exploded pictures. You can see what are the different parts. Within this exploded pictures, we have the exploded diagram of the ball bearing, right? And within this this plumber block, we need the nut and bolt assembly. So this is called as the part drawing. So just you need to understand this what is the machine drawing is. So now we're talking about the assembly drawing. So what is the assembly drawing? So you have already know about this, what are the different parts, but you don't know about the dimensions. So you can see, so different types of dimensions are there. You have to mark it, where we have to insert the bolt, what is the size of the bolt, how much the diameter of the bolt, right? How much the circumference of this plumber block. some rectangular block is there, length and width we need to understand, where we have to make it the group, right? So you, in this machine drawing, we need to add the different features. How much, why this bill of material and this part list is required. You can see part list. So within this plumber block, you don't know. So base, which is made of this material, that is the cast iron. How much quantity you have to in quantity one. Then the bearing brass, right? Bearing brass, that is the bronze. And bearing brass again bronze. So two quantity. Then cap, the top surface, the cap, right? Again is the cast iron and the bolt and nuts. That is the mild steel. So two quantity is required. Somewhere two quantity you can see in the next diagram. I have taken this picture from different sources. So you can see here is the 4 nut bolt and 2 nut bolt to use for the to fix with the plumber block with the foundations. So here is the mentioned the 2 nut bolts to fix the bolt with the foundations. So like this way, this is the bolt. Then even though in this bolt you can see the dimensions, then we have to put the thread marks, right? Sometimes we have to make it the not a simple nut, we have to use the double nut. So one nut is this and double nut is this, to tightening to avoid the loosening effect, right? Doing these operations. So this complete picture, complete dimensions. I think you don't know about this. Some this you can see this oil hole is required on the this top surface, right? For this we have to make it the 6 mm this hole diameter. So you can see we have to make it the oil hole. So oil hole we have to put it on the top cap. And you can see the oil hole, and it is not here. So it is on the this top surface, right? In the top surface, and maybe this side on this top surface to fix this, to put this oil on the plumber block. So now we are in the assembly drawing, we have the complete picture with the dimensions. So we have the each and every parts, right? Even though if specific pictures, it was specific features and locations, we have to add it into the drawing. So this is the assembly drawing. So any doubt in this machine drawing, assembly drawing? Anyone, Abhishek?
No, sir.
Okay. So you know about this this machine drawing, assembly drawing, then the production drawing. So production drawing means you're talking about now you have to produce this component, right? And you have to manufacture this component. So you know about this design engineer different, so manufacturing engineer different. So design engineer must include the information on the production drawing about talking about the, so what are the machine surface, some rough surface is required, some coating is required, right? You can see there is a not only this cast piece is there, but in this case we have also made some free surface, right? Free surface inside is required. So what are the tolerance and dimensions we have to add in this? So do this type of dimension we must add in the production drawing. Casting base is required. What are the finishing surface is required? You must add in the production drawing. So apart from this assembly drawing, these types of features we must add in the production drawing. So you can see the complete front view, some top view, right? Some side view, the side view. So each and every view, even you can use it. Sometimes you can use it the 6 views, right, or 3 views to complete understanding of this picture. What is this snug? The snug is used to fix this collar ring, right? This ring you can fix with the help of snug, right? This type of snug is there. So everything, every dimensions you must include it, right? So you can check it while you're drawing, while designing this type of diagram. You will find some of the diagram you have to calculate it, right, by the point to point distance, or sometimes you need to assume it if the dimension is not provided in the drawing. So you must include, you must add each and every information on the production drawing. So you can see this deep 20, countersink, diameter 6. So that is the dimensions. Deep is the 6 mm, right? So 20 mm. Then this countersink hole. You have not seen, I think, countersink hole. So this types of countersink hole you can prepare it. These types of countersink hole you can mark it, right? So just like a taper surface, you can make it. Just like a taper surface, you can make it. So diameter is the 20 mm and depth is the 6 mm, right? So you must add this 6 mm is the depth and 20 mm is the this countersink bore, right? Apart from this, you can make it some inner hook. So this is the eccentric method. You have the 20 mm, then how much this hole is there, and the 10 mm, 6 mm you can use it for the inner side hole. So with you understand this oil hole is required with the diameter of 3, right? And deep we have to make it this 20 mm countersink bore, right? And diameter is 6 mm. So this inner diameter is the 6 and upper diameter is the this upper diameter is 6 and inner diameter is the 3 mm. So like this is the symbol. So the complete table is there in the book. You can see this table in the complete book, right? In the Carolina book, machine drawing book, and you need to understand what is the meaning of this CSK. So this type of information you must know about this. So this catalog drawing. So catalog drawing is. I have seen this catalog drawing. This is a complicated drawing, but you have seen this catalog drawing in this mobile. If you purchase a new mobile, in that case also we have the catalog drawing, or in the machine also some this sewing machines also there is a catalog drawing. So catalog drawing means you know about the some basic some in this first hand information of the object, how to fix it, right? Where to fix it, right? You can make it a step by step assembly. You have some polling and types of this information is provided on the catalog, machine catalog. So this is also whatever diagram for the this plumber block. So expanded assembly drawing, you know about this expanded assembly drawing, right? Then assembly drawing for the instruction manual. So what are the different parts? So in this assembly drawing for instruction manual, you can see there is no dimensions. Just what are the different parts, where we have to fix those parts, right? If you have purchased from this company, so they will give you the different parts, right? Some base part and different parts, and then you need to do the assembly at the site or at the location at the this laboratory, right? So in that case, you must understand what are the different parts in there. So for instruction purpose, this engineer is different, some production engineer is different, design engineer is different, right? So some maintenance engineer is different. So they must understand what are the different parts of this drilling machines. So what is this image?
Vernier caliper.
No. This is the pillar type drilling machines. You have not seen. This is the drilling machines. This is the pillar type drilling machine. See, you have to fix this drill here. You can push and down this drill with the help of this handle, right? And here is the motor. You can fix it. So this is the motor, right? And you can control some gear mechanism here, right? And you can control it with the help of some lever. Here is the tray to fix this pillar up and down, to hold this to up and down these machines. So this is called the pillar type drilling machines. This is the pillar type drilling machines. So in this drilling machine, you can see the different parts in there. So speed change lever number 1. This is the number 1. You can change the speed, right? Then the depth, this adjusting knob. Then the mechanical feed engagement lever, hand feed lever. Then feed change knob. Then the switch for the stepping. Then gear shifting lever, main switch, lamp switch, selector switch. Then the forward or reverse switch, right? Then the pilot lamp is to use to give the light on this. So you have to fix the this lamp. Where is the lamp? Number 12. So here is the switch for this lamp, right? Then the this start button, then emergency stop, elevating handle, clamping handle, and supply inlet. So all these things, the information you must provide in the assembly drawing for the instruction manual. How to do the assembly of the different parts based upon this assembly instructions you can install and the machines at the side. So this is the assembly drawing for instructions. So schematic assembly drawing. So schematic assembly drawing means you need to understand that there is schematic diagram, right? Based upon this diagram, you are not able to visualize this. What is this? This is circular or not rectangular? Where is the shaft alignment? So have you I think you don't know about this Oldham coupling, right? So this is the Oldham coupling is used to transmit the torque, right? With the mating where the slot on this counter disk to drive tension on the hub. So this is the type of counter disk. These are two disks. One is the middle disk, right? So these types of this Oldham coupling is used to transmit the torque from there is certain misalignment between the axial shaft or parallel shaft, right? In that case, you can use it the Oldham coupling. So one part, the shaft is fixed with the disc. You can see here you have to insert the shaft, right? Here is the keyhole. So we have to make it the keyhole. So you have not seen this key. So you have to insert, we have to make it the groove on the shaft as well as on the disc. And within this groove, you have to fix the key. So this is the assembly of this disc and shaft with the help of key. So this disc, we have the one metal disc or intermediate disc, right? This disc is connected to these positions, right? And this another this impression you have to fix in the second disc. You have to fix in the second disc, and we can rotate it at the misalignment positions. There is a difference between the shaft. You can see shaft distance is this, and another shaft distance is this. So this much a misalignment you can consider, you can cover in the with the help of this Oldham coupling. So if you symmetry diagram means based upon this diagram, based upon this picture, you are able to visualize, you are able to understand this what is this Oldham coupling is, right? So you don't know about this picture, then you must see about the real picture. So we have put here the real picture for you to understand this side, right? So here is the huge. You can visualize this. This disc is rectangular or the circular. This disc is circular. You can see the image. With the help of this image, you are able to understand it. This picture will not given to you in the symmetric axonal drawing, but in the symmetric drawing, just you have the line diagram. Meaning of this symmetric axonal drawing is the only to visualize the picture with the help of this types of line diagram. Just line diagram is there, and with the help of this line diagram, you need to understand what is this Oldham coupling. So next is the machines of drawing. So you know about the this symmetric diagram, then the then production drawing. In the machine shop, talking about the people, this technician, they are doing the job on this, they are doing the operation on these machines, right? So they must understand this some dimensions, some tolerance features, right? So they need to do either they need to do the operations on the machines, either they have to check the dimensions every time, right? They have to stop the machine, then they can check it. So to stop the machines and to check the dimensions, nowadays we have this computerized CNC control machines is there, right? We can directly achieve this dimensions with the help of some tolerances is right. So earlier days we have to provide this in the manual operations, we have to provide the tolerances. So you can see these dimensions 70 and minus 0.10 means 69.99.9 you can manage it, or positive dimensions is 0. So we will not increase the dimension upper dimensions, but we can decrease the lower dimensions. So in the case of this plumber block, we can increase the shaft size. So we have to maintain the dimensions in the inner cage of this bearing. So in that case, we have to fix the shaft, right? So we have in this shaft, if we want to insert this shaft diameter, then we have to maintain the dimensions. So agent dimensions we need to maintain. Here is some roughness symbol. What is the value of the surface roughness? If you want to the surface roughness value, so this is symbol. So this symbol double meaning there is a symbol roughness surface value. So there is chart. You need to understand your value is the 0.1 AB part. A part is this and B part is here. So each and every parts, even a single component about this talking about nut or bolt, you have to talk about this thread diameter, then pitch diameter, then this circle diameter, right? Then what is this thread to thread distance, right? So everything you need to calculate. So you can see this M76 means M means providing the metric thread. So there are different types of thread is there. BSW thread is there. So metric thread, M means metric thread, diameter is 76 mm, you have to maintain it. What is the pitch diameter? Then you have to write down here M76 and you can fix this with the help of, if you want to more clarity on the drawing, then you have to fix note down the M76 and pitch diameter is the 1.5 or 1 mm or 2 mm, whatever you can note down like this way. So this is the method to 2 means 2 mm is the pitch diameter. Distance from distance is the 2 mm. Here is the, you can see here is the is the limit. So limit is only one side, not in the other side. In this diagram, you can see limit is only one side, not in the other side. Negative dimension is not required, only positive dimension is required. Either limit you can fix it on the both side, either point plus 0.1 and minus 1 to 1. So you have the variations, you have the option, you can do the 0.2 mm deviations on the actual drawing. So you will have the diagram in the limit by tolerance. You can see how to maintain this deviations and why this deviation is importance in the machines of drawing. So here is the 4 holes, diameter is 12, diameter is 16, counter bore, C bore, counter bore, 10 deep, equal spacing, spacing is same. This spacing and this spacing should be same. So like this with 10 mm deep, 10 mm deep, and the 20 this equal spacing. Space should be equal. So you have to. This is a symbol. This is a short form of this to understand the machine drawing. Right here is the even though the tolerance information 0.1 mm part A and part B. The tolerance information is 0.1 mm. So this is the only one part drawing. So in the assembly, the traditional drawing, in the network drawing, you can make it the drawing for this nut different and separately and this bolt separately. So this pattern drawing, so this is the last drawing. Why this pattern drawing is important? If you have some new idea, right? You have the new information, new inventions there, right? In that case, you have to make it the what are the benefits you want to claim it from the drawing. So this drawing we have taken from this patternfile.org, right? So this is a spray bottle. You have already seen this types of bottle. So they have some of the persons they have these inventions. In these inventions, they are trying to make it this type of features they put in the numbers, and they are trying to convert this all these features, all these informations. So in the pattern drawing, this is required to show each unique features of your inventions. What are the features? So sometimes you can see just you can change this overlay spray. So in that case, you have to change it the you have to design it the only spray nozzle. If you want to do some changes in this spray nozzle, then you can change it in the spray nozzle. In the each, if you want to make it the complete product, in that case, if you are changing this complete iron piece to the metallic piece, or you are going to increase the this speed of this water flow, right? In that case, you are just changing the method. In that case, also you can do the pattern. So pattern file is just this is the information to protect your drawing, right? So that no one can use it for the manufacturing purpose, right? So this is required to show each features, each unique features of your inventions, and this each features inventions of inventions